It was the last day of school before summer vacation, and Ms. Thompson had a big surprise for her class. As the students sat eagerly in their seats, she clapped her hands to get their attention. "Class, I have some exciting news," she said, her eyes twinkling. "Next week, we're all going on a trip to Sunny Cove Beach. It will be a day of fun, games, and learning about the ocean." The classroom erupted into cheers. Everyone started talking about what they would bring. Mia couldn't wait to build sandcastles, Arjun wanted to try kite flying, and Sophia was excited to see the tide pools. Even Tim, who was usually quiet, smiled at the thought of playing beach volleyball with his friends. On the day of the trip, the students gathered in front of the school, their backpacks stuffed with sunscreen, hats, snacks, and beach toys. The bus ride to Sunny Cove Beach was filled with laughter and songs. Ms. Thompson reminded everyone about the importance of staying together and keeping the beach clean. When they arrived, the sun was shining, and the ocean sparkled like a giant blue gem. The class spread out their colorful towels under a big umbrella and set up their base camp. Ms. Thompson handed out a map of the activities planned for the day. First, they had a sandcastle building contest. Mia teamed up with Arjun and Sophia to build a magnificent castle with towers, a moat, and even a little flag on top. Tim and his group created a giant sand turtle that impressed everyone. Ms. Thompson awarded everyone colorful ribbons for their creativity. Next, they explored the tide pools. The students were amazed to see tiny crabs scuttling sideways, starfish clinging to rocks, and little fish darting in the shallow water. Ms. Thompson explained how the tide pools were like small worlds full of fascinating creatures. Sophia took notes in her sketchbook, drawing everything she saw. Afterward, it was time for lunch. Everyone shared sandwiches, fruit, and cookies under the shade of the umbrella. Ms. Thompson told stories about her own childhood trips to the beach, making everyone laugh. In the afternoon, the class played games like beach volleyball and frisbee. Arjun's kite soared high in the sky, and Tim surprised everyone by doing an amazing cartwheel in the sand. As the sun began to set, the students gathered for one last activity, collecting seashells. Ms. Thompson showed them how to find shells without disturbing the animals that lived inside. Mia found a beautiful pink shell, and Tim discovered a tiny, spiraled one that looked like a miniature unicorn horn. When it was time to leave, everyone felt a little sad but also happy about the wonderful day they had shared. On the bus ride back, the students talked about their favorite moments. "Let's make this a tradition," said Arjun, and everyone agreed. Back at school, Ms. Thompson smiled as she watched her students wave goodbye to each other. It had been a day filled with laughter, learning, and friendship, the perfect start to summer vacation.